Alrighty, we're continuing the third episode of Enchanted rectangles here. Rectangles galore. We're seeing a lot of them. We saw the flesh and blood little rectangle there, rectangular prism. We got prisms of all sizes here. Just a quick opener. We'll start with the littlest one. Which, by the way, oh my god, Luna is ridiculous with the male person. Carving into these, and we're gonna see where it takes us. This is the usual kind of routine here. It's Tuesday. Tuesday's usually Commander night, but I don't think it's happening this week, so we might be able to do something else. Okay, I know what it is. It's gonna be interesting to see. Oh, we got some extras in here, I think. Maybe just something inside the bubble wrap to protect it from getting broken. I don't know. Maybe this is just what I think it is here. Alright. Ooh, okay. Yeah. So these are called, we're going back to Star Trek. This is still TNG. It's like a much older supplementary product, basically. It's called a warp pack. And it says one per customer. Yeah, there's going to be 2 people playing, so. Just taking a peek over here because I know that I stashed a related topic. I'm actually not seeing it right now. Give it another minute, maybe. We'll just describe what the big reveal is here. Yeah, anyway, so the warp packs, they go with the starter decks, and they okay, so I know where it is. I'm gonna bust it open. This might get a little messy, a little loud, I don't know. I gotta sneak into here. So the warp packs, they go with the oh, we got lots of stuff to move. So let's take a look at this. This is our TNG box. Yeah, with the starter decks are right here. We got it all sorted. Like some of the other, like the rares are on this side, some uncommons. They're all kind of sleeved up, ready to go. We've been spending a bit of time pulling stuff out. Like, look at that. We got a bunch of search missions in there and lots of great stuff. So the warp packs go with the starter decks, and they make them like playable out of the box. It actually, back in the day, like the starter sets, I think it started with Magic. They were just kind of one way to get like additional cards. It was a little bit bigger than just a booster. But I don't think it contained enough cards to just play a game with it. So we got these 2 warp packs. That's really all we need. It's just going to chill in here. Really great to find those. These are actually for the, they're specifically made significantly later, but to enable the starter decks to just be playable. Really great idea there. There's another Star Trek box, but we don't need to go all, like full Monty into all this. So Enchanted rectangular prism number 2. Remember I was talking about the movie Mallrats and how you could just pause the movie and see the magic eye there? And if you actually did that, you would see that it is just a few circles. I think it was just like 3-4 circles. So what are we saying? Round the table? Oh man, Nope. Rectangles. Let's just take all this blue tape off. Don't need to be super precious about it. Although it is pleasant. It is a pleasant feeling. And there's a time for reflection on our nice, our wayfaring boots. Our 7 league boots. 10,000 leagues under the sea. Release the Kraken. Alright, we're about to release the Kraken here. Yay! Been spending more time gaming. This is Port Royale 4. I am so stoked about this. It looks like it's harkening back to the old days of Super NES there, playing Uncharted Waters New Horizons. So I wanted to get my fix. The game is good for everyone. It says 10 plus and probably has to do with a bit of like war that goes on, and maybe some geography as well. It'll be fun to kind of make my mark with the Switch. I haven't really played very much, but I think, you know, while I was just checking things out, these are all from the same order here. This is just a little bit of a tangent, well, a huge tangent, but we got the ships of old and the ships of new. Here's one of the ships of new. The largest of the 3 rectangular prisms. So I was saying only Commander on, or usually Commander on Tuesdays, but, and we're kind of trying to limit the sealed to maybe one night a week because it's just too much content and no one really cares that much. Or like just is in the room with other people maybe. That's probably one of the bigger things too. Doesn't have to be 2 hours of me ranting about shit. But when, like, if we crack into this, there likely will be a camera involved. Kind of just opening it all. Oh man, this looks so cool. Really liking the size that I'm seeing here. And yeah, it's not a big surprise. It's a look at that. So this should fit top-loaded cards. That's going to be amazing. That's one of the main drivers for like what's happening here. So if like bit of a whatever page update, if we were to just go with the weekend openers, next week would be Flesh and Blood, or sorry, the end of this week. And then we got some other stuff that we got in previous orders. Like, we're kind of backed up on sealed at the moment. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. So, little wear on there. It's just a little bit of a seal just getting really old and crunchy, I guess. Nice. Star Trek CCG, the second anthology. So, this is going a bit ahead in time. We said we were going to try and open it kind of in chronological order. So we're going to take a look, like actually here. We're going to grab some of the other stuff. Actually, I'm just going to check a year on this. We'll keep it a bit of a, we'll punt it into next week a little bit here. Okay, this is 1999. We went from 95, 96, and we did Mirror. Right on. So this is a bit of a teaser here. It's just a the second anthology of the Star Trek CCG, and it has some pretty crazy stuff in here. It's got a bunch of premium cards. They've never kind of printed, and it gets the box, which is very nice because it'll hold the top loaded cards. And then we got 2 First Contact boosters, 2 Deep Space Nine boosters, 2 Dominion, and then Starter Deck 2, we got 2 decks of that as well. So like really cool. Oh, complete card list premiere through second anthology. Oh my god, that is really cool. We got a Bashir in here, Benjamin Sisko persona, Jadzia Dax persona, Vedic Dax, persona non grata. Alright, it's a little look forward. They're great. Okay, so we're gonna take this aside. We got the game here. I don't know if like it's always mysteries why people would stumble upon these type of things. Oh, 99. We got to do a tiebreaker here. All right, so we're gonna look for some Ferengis. We're playing even and odd. So as a result of some of the sorting of the white border beta cards there that we first opened, we got this nice pile of rares here. Really cool. This is a lot of Federation though. Is it actually all Federation? Yeah, it mostly is. Then some ships and some artifacts. So we're going to flip through a little bit. Let's see if we can get one shot on the screen here. If there's doubles, we'll just put them on top like that. The Serix. We did get 2 Picards. So everyone that's not on this ship itself can go down here. Dr. LaForge, Wesley Crusher, Worf, Data, Deanna, Lawaxana, Geordie LaForge, Mott the Barber, hello, Tam, Vash, not to be trusted. Let's do this again. We're kind of got a few kind of disparate light sources going. Benjamin Maxwell and another Benjamin. We got Roller in, Shelby, Nora. This set is so big. 2 of that, and oh, this is actually, we're gonna have to start doing this. Some engineers, officers, lots of officers, civilian. We got even more to go here. This is not even close to what I thought was gonna happen. Dia Abrams. Oh, Dr. Leah Brahms. Okay. Well, I'm smart. It's a trend. So that's Alana, and that is Shelby. Roller in. Wow. I guess just different. Morgan Bateson. And then we go into the ship. So those are that's our Enterprise right there. Like, oh man, that's so nice. It looks so nice having it all sorted like this. There's the Enterprise we got. So like we got some USS Britain. We hit a couple of those, and then some of the other ships here. Into the artifacts. Artifacts were all rare there. Probably my favorite one's the Varen T Disruptor. For the beta. Look, we even put a Dilemma in here. The Borg ship. Goddess of Empathy. And the Q Dilemma. Alright, so yeah, just I guess we're going to have a little treat tonight, I think. If everything goes to plan. Or we might just wind up playing Port Royale and punting it into even farther date in the future. But I have been teasing a couple things for a while now, and the time is very fast approaching where it will be a reality, so we'll have a big reveal in a couple of weeks maybe, if everything goes to plan. Which, yeah, I don't know, it's not always. Sometimes it's out of our hands. Really nice order. Can't wait to get this into the box there. So let's do it. We may as well audit the box here. There's no surprises. This is going to get opened. It's already cracked open a little bit, and we're already teasing the subject. So we get to look inside. Just tear right into it. Oh, this might be blasphemy. It's not. It's something I've been saving my obols for. Ooh, nice. So the box actually has, like, look at that, a little bit of an indent there. Little one down there. Crack it open. What's inside? Is it going to be well protected? This is the complete card list, so this is a really good reason for opening it. And actually, this is going to be the deciding kind of, so we'll be able to see maybe where the sets lie. Oh, this is earlier. This is probably next in chronological order, to be honest. Alright, well, we got some, like, really crazy promos here. Leggett Damar. Really nice shape. Again, just slight wear on the bottom on that first card there. Really cool promo pack. Oh, my God. Deep Space Nine. First Contact. The Dominion. These were upside down again. Why? Weird. Let's take a look at these Deep Space Niners. This is very much pushed to the front. This is kind of pushed to the bottom. One card sneaking out there. That looks sealed on the top. Do we have any? Let's just look at the other packs, because I know the Deep Space Nine is going to be a real big pull here, so we got to do a bit of an audit. There's nothing that can be done at this point, though. A little curling, kind of feeling around in there. So, okay, it was the bottom seal. This one is the top. I might not even been showing this here. Looking for signs of tampering. It really appears sealed by the top there. Okay, so that is that, and this is, let's see, similar. Yeah. Alright. It's interesting. That card just had to be upside down, like, for whatever reason. That is so weird. And the Premier starters. Okay, yeah. So this is a similar situation where we have the kind of decks here, and maybe the Warp Pack will work in both. So let's take our time. Let's kind of soak it all in. What do we got down here? Shrapnel? Unsure. Don't know. Just smelled it. It smelled like nothing. Also, I can't smell anything anyway, so. Come on, baby. Ooh, ooh. Oh, maybe this way. I don't think it's going to work with top loaders. I don't know why I got so excited about it potentially doing that. So let's see. This is going to... Oh, it might... It won't go back in that sleeve, though. It's okay. We're trying different things here. We got our frickin' mystical rectangles all top loaded up, ready to go. We may as well just do it. Okay, so starter decks, they're gonna go somewhere else. This is the box that it will be living in. The anthology box. Okay, we're cracking into it. We're cracking into the sealed here, except the starter decks. We're gonna start with, let's see, we're gonna start with this promo pack here. Again, kind of look at it. Maybe it's a little mysterious. I don't know. The warp packs could probably help us in ascertaining kind of what was going on there. How's the lighting? Oh, it's really, really nice like that. And look at these are much waxier. You can even see it on the camera there. Legate Damar. Very cool. Koval, a VIP. So Damar became legate in 2374. Weary of Dominion rule, he led the resistance effort to free Cardassia in 2375. Rumored to have secret mountain stronghold. Koval, VIP, chairman of the Tal Shiar. Seeks appointment to the continuing committee. Suffers from Tuvin syndrome. Conspired with Sloan to bring down Senator Kratak. Oh, there's Sloan. Really, really nice hand position there. Like, that's a great mudra to do. Security, treachery, honor, computer skill. Section 31 operative, secretive man with seemingly limited access. Attempt to recruit Julian Bashir involved in infecting Odo with a changeling virus. Oh. Not my Odo. You be nice to Odo now. Bashir founder. Kind of cool. Changeling posing as Julian Bashir. Tried to destroy an entire fleet by causing the Bajorn's sun to go nova. Then we got Vedic Dax. Hopefully this is not the only Dax we see, but that is actually like a Hail Mary, so. Because it would be in the Deep Space Nine, and we only actually have 2 boosters. We're gonna go into deck protectors here. Maybe 1 penny sleeve for these. They kind of all travel together. I might even have a nice large loader. Let's see, what do I got for used supplies here? Something like this maybe, a cleaner one. This looks pretty clean. Let's see the fit here. Oh, it's decent. You can live in there for now. We're cracking ancient cards. For sure a lot of waffling at the start because I both needed to look at what it was and decide whether or not to open it like on the fly. Okay, so Deep Space Nine. I would say these look for sure nice. These have some air in there. These Deep Space Nine packs might have been searched. I don't know though, because like it did look sealed. For sure it looks sealed. It just had a bit of a gap. So let's look at this. It's crunchy. It has Decipher on there. There's an old kind of maybe a price tag. That is very indicative to me that this is a legit this is a legit wrapping. So in order, I believe first let's do the Dominion. Then we're gonna go for First Contact, and then last but not least we'll do the Deep Space Nine. Cracking right into this. Here's a pack of the Dominion. kind of very much related to Deep Space Nine as well. The Dominion was the baddies, I guess, like really trying to mess with Deep Space Nine. So there's going to be a lot of different things. There is a gap in the time. I'm not saying we're opening every product, but I'm just saying that the ones that we do have, we're going to try and keep it in order. We got a dilemma here. Actually, oh man, there are no set symbols yet on this. Okay. Security officer. So let's just keep with the 1, 2, 3 punch type of thing here. Another dilemma. What could we have gotten? Maybe an interrupt in the bag. I don't know. So that could be a rare. Talk-Yalon. Lots of security officers here. Salia. VIP. Maybe this is it. This kind of looks like it has a potential of being the rare. We're really shaky today. We need our meds. VIP. Alasamorph, leader of Dalid 4. Shapeshifter. Parents killed in civil war. Raised by Anya on Clavdia 3. Expected to unite her people. Likes Wesley Crusher. That's funny. Ooh, different. Oh no, they're all similar. Kind of just almost like some stippling, or I'm bending the card a bit, testing the flex. Like, it looks pretty cool. Dilemma. Soto. Unaligned. Typical Lethian mercenary. Telepathically extracted Kor's knowledge on the Shroud of the Sword. Tried to help Toral steal the Sword of Kales. Wow. Well, let's get out this complete card list here. Because the Dominion is what we want. Actually, I think it's going to be sorted by kind of the card type here. This is really cool. Okay, facilities. We're actually looking for... There's the product list. We're looking for a different page. Personnel. Okay, Borg. Dominion. Soto is... gotta shuffle it down here a page. Still not seeing the kind of unaligned. Oh, there we go. Non-aligned. Okay, so we can jump down there. Soto is an uncommon. Salia is our rare for the Dominion, so just as we thought there. Might have been the 5th card. And what's our other uncommon? So let's see, in the bag. That's going to be way back there. Alright, we got our rare there. Let's keep on cooking along here. We got a few steaks in the fire right now. Oh, I just don't know. This stuff is so old that it's just very an interesting full power situation here where we're just sucking it all in. Okay, so we got the same interrupt in the bag. While investigating a Telonian crystal smuggler, Odo took the form of a latinum-filled satchel. He was forced to abort the sting operation when Worf interfered. That's Odo is actually in the bag there. Interrupt. Can go here. It's the same one. Number 2, same as we got here. 3 is a treaty, and what'd we get? Primary supply depot. It's an outpost. I don't know if that's rare or not, or maybe this treaty could be. Espionage. There's an event. Chapak VIP Klingon. So we're moving there. Install autonomic systems parasite. It's an objective. Interrupt. Shapeshift. Oh, that is very cool. Yeah, there's the founders. There, like, that is when Odo is really having his midlife crisis there. So another interrupt, and Anya, the civilian, goes over here. Very curious about that. So right now, we're going into a team bag. I really like that the card with the founders on it. Oh, we're dropping stuff all over. Oh, it's really fun. Okay, let's see. We're gonna keep the Sally on top. It's gonna be a good reminder. This primary supply depot can go in the back. And we're gonna have to crack a new thing of top loaders here. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those cameras rolling. Just having heritage moments like every Marianne birthday. Cool. So that was first contact, or that was the Dominion. Changing modes here. Yeah, let's just go for first contact. Lots of Borg here. This is the movie, I think. We want the Borg Queen. That looks like the face card there. Still no set symbols. Copyright 97. Eliminate Starship. Interrupt. Remodulation. Lightner. Security Officer. That's maybe our rare. Lily Sloan. A civilian. We're really remodulating. Borg Sphere? What the hell? A Borg Sphere. General purpose vessel. Provide contingency options when meeting resistance. 2 of 11. Lack of preparation. Awaken. And 6 of 17. Very cool Borg here. It's looking a lot different. The Borg Sphere is... it might not be our rare there. So that would probably leave this Lily Salone, where it looks like we're really hitting in the unaligned kind of cards here. We got 2 Borg. And on to the second pack. Disengage safety protocols. Jean-Luc Picard erode the holodeck safety protocols during the Borg invasion of the USS Enterprise-E. Without those protocols, even a holographic bullet can kill. So why did Jean-Luc Picard do that? I couldn't say. Tommy gun. That's awesome. And equipment. Kathleen Tonnell, civilian. Very vanilla there. Abandoned mission. Jean-Luc Picard felt compelled to ignore his assigned patrol duties in the neutral zone and instead join the attack against the Borg. What is going on? That is likely the rare there. 13 of 19. Another Joseph Travis. The line must be drawn here. Picard getting all fired up there. And I will make them pay for what they've done. Holy, he's getting mad. 3 of 19, and Assimilate Planet. Wow. We'll keep that there. Flip it over. Rock and roll. Alright. The Borg Sphere was a nice, like, surprise from the air serpents. Wind, water, earth, and air serpents. No idea. Huge tangent. Sleeving these up, and then we're about to commandeer a box. We got 2 Deep Space Nines. All going on the line here for the old Dax, or some kind of a ship. Maybe Tarek Nor would be crazy. The Defiant. Assault Vessel. This is Deep Space Nine 98. Amaris, Engineer. Dilemma, Assassin's Blade. Equipment, Bajoran Pad. I don't know equipment, I'm not sure. Reno Dake. This is looking like the rare, if I had to guess. It has some youth. It's a youthful security officer. DNA clues. Docking pylons. Espionage, Bajoran, or Cardassian. Bajorans have investigated Cardassian activities before, during, and after the 30-year occupation. In 2371, Odo contacted an old Cardassian acquaintance to investigate the Obsidian Order. And then it navigate plasma storms. This we will take a look. Maybe the card, maybe it was the first card in the pack there. Non-aligned. Amoros. Nope, comment. So, Reno. Reno is a... Oh, a Bajoran, or... A Bajoran? Okay, personnel, Bajoran, Reno Dake. Just a common. Okay, I'm glad we looked at this. So, Bajoran Vessel. So we're peeking at a couple things here. It's probably a good idea to do that as we're there, because this is takes a bit of brain power for sure. So that we're just looking for the assault vessel. It's a Cardassian, maybe. Still cruising. Trying to find the shit. It's no fun if we don't know what the rare is. We just have to know. It's just one of those things. Ships, Bajoran, assault vessel is the common. And so we're looking deeper here. The Bajoran pad was actually in order to where we thought the rare was. So let's take a look. In White Border Beta, all the equipment is, none of the equipment is actually foil, so. Or rare, I mean. Oh my god. There are foils, just later on. Okay, so this must be dilemmas. We got one of the first to check as we look for the equipment. Cool, so we're pretty much checking all the cards here. This is docking pylons. Could be kind of cool. Okay, Dilemma's Assassin's Blade. Another common. Wow, this is crazy. So we haven't even found out what the rare is in this set yet. DNA Clues is our next one to look up. That's the rare, so here it is, DNA Clues. Let's give it a read. Although a thorough analysis of a DNA sample can be a time-consuming endeavor, it can also provide information crucial to successfully dealing with biomedical hazards. Place on mission, further dilemmas requiring any medical here require 2 more if you continue, or 2 less if crew or away team has exobiology and stops now to investigate. Right on. So we got that. We checked out a lot of cards there. We got this one back to go. And I swear I will leave you alone for a little bit. Okay, the dilemma. It was like mid-pack. Like, I don't even think it was too close to the top. Something to look at. A Vendetta. Minister Roseanne. Bajoran. A Dilemma. That's a VIP. That's right, the rare. Galore. Military spacecraft used by the Cardassian Union. The Type 3 Galore class warship is the backbone of the Cardassian fleet. Very cool. Interrupt. Bohica. There's an officer. Couldn't get the Gurak, I guess. Espionage and a Takar. Super duper cool. Well, we're just gonna go for this. This is a bit of a guess. We did our Deep Space Nine. It was very, very interesting. It took a long time to figure it all out, but I believe we have. So who is this Bohica? And why is he in my bodega? Officer Glenn, Cardassian biotechnology expert, jeopardized his career when he was bribed by Quark to enter a classified cranial implant from Elim Garak. Or Garrick. He compromised the mission working for the Ferengis. Funny, at the start we didn't mention any Ferengis. We didn't have any sleeved up, no rare Ferengis in the old White Order beta there. We did find a Mr. Quark and Mirror. That was kind of cool. Okay, there we go. So we did get a Dax. We got all these cards here. I think they're going to help with what's coming up next. Great segue. Plop. Rules of acquisition. This is funny. So we're trying to follow the rules of acquisition here. It's all going into this box, kind of wherever, even sideways if it has to. We're going to take even all these white borders. They're all going in here. It's not the snuggest fit, but it is a pretty nice situation. At least, like, I mean, it's going to look like this when it's done. And then the lid fits over nice and tight. Complete card list for looking stuff up. This is a question mark here if this is going to be just... this is just going in the trash here. The recycling bin. Rules of acquisition. Double header again. No breaks, nothing, just going right into it, kind of taking an odd course of action here. Oh, there we go. So I did get a little bit in there. It's going to be easy to just go from there. This was one of the same, we had a pretty big order. This was from the same order as the TNG. We're kind of sitting on some sealed right now for moments just like this. Rules of Acquisition, Star Trek. It's got a rules supplement. So let's take it out. We like to take a little look at this. They're 9 card expansion boosters, limited edition. Not the largest card list. So there's some Ferengi rules, the rules of acquisition. Wow. Okay. So their attack restriction is just a standard one. It may initiate battle against any affiliation except its own, unless allowed by another card, but may return fire and counter attack against anyone. Phasing Cloak. This device allows a ship and its crew to go out of phase with the universe. The ship is both invisible and untouchable, and thus can fly right through planets and other navigational obstructions. If the game, in-game terms, ships with this capability may phase or dephase once each turn. While phased, the ship receives a range enhancement as indicated on the card. Some more rules about phasing there as well. Oh, really small little boosters here. Okay, these look really nice. And we're just gonna run around in circles for a bit here. See, this is a little bit more what I would be expecting, like just flat mint box here. Ooh, much nicer opening. Do they have set symbols? They do not. Gold press latinum. Oh, we got some latinum. Vacuum desiccated remains. We got a Prac, which is an officer. We're just gonna be cruising here. Ferengi shuttle reprint. Same kind of vacuum there. Marga. Klingon. An objective, which is a forced labor camp. Oh my goodness. Into a Kazago. Blam. And an incident. So like this equipment here, gold pressed latinum, valuable liquid latinum encased in relatively worthless gold dust. Standard of exchange throughout the Ferengi Alliance, typically traded in bars, strips, and slips. 1 bar equals 20 strips equals 2,000 slips. Gold pressed latinum, that's gotta be the rare there. That's so awesome. On each turn, on a trading post, homeworld, or Quark's bar, you may discard 2 latinum. 1 if your acquisition present to download a non-latinum equipment card there. Wow. So it's like kind of synergizes with equipment. That's really cool. Oh, I recognize a lot of these Ferengis now. There's actually a bit of creasing in this pack. Not the best. Equipment. Let's keep this up here. I think it's a rare. We're doing a little bit different this time. Call. Ferengi Outpost. A Dominion. Scepter of the Grand Nagus equipment. I'm putting that over there. That's really crazy. And a mission. Wow, really very strange here. Some slight wear, kind of gun running here. Military checkpoint. Another civilian. And 59th rule of acquisition. Free advice is seldom cheap. We had the Scepter of the Grand Nagus, and like, I mean, how could that not be One of the chase ones. Traditional cane of the Grand Nagus of the Ferengi Alliance. Symbol of his power and authority, the gnarled hardwood shaft is crowned by a Nagus head made of gold-pressed latinum. We're going to open this one a little different. Dangerous Liaisons, a Dilemma. Ferengi Outpost, once again. Solok. Cargo Bay. Aninor. Kind of cool. Let's just keep it right here, the Cargo Bay. First rule of acquisition. Once you have their money, you never give it back. First rule, I guess. Quark's isoliner rods. It's an incident. For the seed phase. So what do we have here? Lots of incidents, I bet. 34th rule of acquisition. War is good for business. We're going to keep all the rules over there. Sovok. Officer Daimon, who sought the Tox Uthat, followed Vash to Risa, only to be deceived by the treacherous human female and facially assaulted by Jean-Luc Picard. Oh no. More Hieronymus Bosch. Oh, there's a Garrick. 37th rule of acquisition. Don't trust a man wearing a better suit than you own. Anyway. Lots of fun stuff happening here. The start is all humming and hawing. If this has a view, I would be surprised with like one. Oh, gold press latinum again, loving it. I hope there's a bunch of those. And then there's a VIP, kind of a little different looking character there, really cool. Market research. Those are always good to have. Emergency evacuation is an incident. Apnex, science class vessel, named for a sea on Romulus, has a cloaking device prototype based on phase inverter, commanded by Mirok after the death of the ship's captain. Put it with the ships. Purchase moon. Habitable satellite. Inspect and make offer on moon that just came onto the market in an upscale sector. Living on the moon. Reactor overlord. Oh man, I wonder if the rares are in the back here. I kind of think they're just all over the place. Ambassador Krajensky. Starfleet dignitary scoffs at rumors of his inability to form lasting relationships. Spends much of his free time on Risa. Ooh, there's a bit of... They're showing their teeth today. It's a bit of a bloodbath here. All day it's been like that. Okay, so we got a security officer. Seems like they do like their security officers. Solok. Patrol ship. The scientific method. We got just dilemmas up there, I guess. And an event. The 6th rule of acquisition. Never allow family to stand in the way of opportunity. Oh, man. Dilemma. An incident. Dabo. Hey, that's kind of cool. I'm keeping that one. That's a really good like part of the show. Just that crazy. I love it when they make new games. It's only a game. An incident. It's only a game. Yay, gold press latinum again. It might be a common, but I'm just like wanting lots. Dilemma. Ooh, freighter class with the tractor beam. Caraman vessel, and that is the Dominion, I guess. 211th rule of acquisition. Employees are the rungs on the ladder of success. Don't hesitate to step on them. Oh no. Luna going ballistic again. Prak. Ika. Where'd we put our Dominion? Oh, we got one over there. Cool. And then a dilemma in the pale moonlight. What is it? Go up here. Alright, I'm going to take a break. Just check what Luna's freaking out. Be right back. Let's go. Show me. Show me. Show me, Luna. Be right back. False alarm. Show me magic rectangles for 500, Alex. Not in double jeopardy yet, by the sounds of it. The rules of acquisition. Another 211th rule. The old Ferengi pad. The only equipment we've seen in that slot. Call. Ferengi outpost. Eden Atal again. Artifact Starry Night. Look at that. Famous painting by Dutch impressionist Vincent van Gogh. Painted at Saint Remy in 1889, dubiously owned by Kivas Fajo 477 years later, a highly prized commodity. Like I said, they kind of they keep it on planet Earth to some degree. 33rd rule of acquisition. It never hurts to suck up to the boss. Oh man. Morta, security officer, and an incident, bodyguards. I should probably call them the intendant. We could go back to our second little magic rectangle there. We got the staff. And that would be his staff there. He's got some bodyguards following him. Okay. Fruel. Bit different. It is Deep Space Nine. I don't recognize that Ferengi. Probably only in an episode or two. Oh, this is cool. Interrupt incoming message Ferengi. Messages and directives are sent faster than light on subspace radio signals amplified by networks of relay stations. So that's cool. It's like it actually is just a message, and then it tells them to go to the outpost. Crazy. So like we have read that exact flavor, but basically it is different for whatever kind of tribe it's that you're going to. George Primin. So like, do we have any other federation here? Another security officer. We'll throw it over there. Ferengi Credit Exchange. Dilemma. And Cracks of VIP. Dilemmas. Okay, yeah, those are hiding. Alrighty, so at some point here, very shortly, we will be able to tell which which cards are the commons, because I saw the set is like not as big as some of the other ones. Nilva. So that one we have seen. 211th we've seen. Collect sample. Wow. Oh man, I just love to have all these missions here. First rule of acquisition. An equipment. Ferengi Disruptor. Creighton. Decor class Marauder. Marauder commonly commanded by Tog, briefly imprisoned Loxana Troy, who Tog had abducted from Beta Z following the 2366 Trade Agreements Conference. The Ferengi Rules of Acquisition. Ornate book of 285 sayings attributed to Grand Nagus Gint, which guide Ferengi commerce. They're really only guidelines. Calling them rules was just a clever marketing ploy. Keep that off to the side. There's Tog. Another one, Purchase Moon. Bribery. Pretty cool incident there. An objective, and we're still kind of just learning. Here's a patrol ship. We kind of keep our ships to the side. Dilemma goes up there. Nava. Grawl. Goss. And equipment. And then Benil. Maybe the last card is the rare. Cardassian Gull of the 8th Order intercepted the USS Defiant en route to Cardassia Prime, covert arms dealer with suspected Krasari connections. Leadership, biology, greed, smuggling. It's a VIP. It seems kind of cool. We're down. That was a third of the box. Oh, this one's a bit warped, I would say. Interrupt. Ooh, looking a little beat up there. Those go there. We have lots of those. A shuttle. Call. Ferengi Pad. Nilva. Incident. Parlanor. 33rd Rule of Acquisition. Small cloaking device. We threw those equipments over there. Maybe what we have to do here is just a little bit, like, very delicate. And even if, like, we botched a lot of them, it's still, like, there is much to be learned. Definitely a little more scrambled than some previous adventures we've had. That's the same kind of guy over there. We got the Dilemma. So yeah, I'm not thinking that it was... Ooh, Ferengi energy weapon. It's a tactic. That's going to go off to the side. Yeah, I don't think it was anything we did. It's just pretty old there. Patak, an officer throwing it over there. We like to see the officers. We threw that over there previously. Goss and an incident. So we'll do top, hold it, bottom, rip into the middle. We're looking for the Nagus right now, or a Quark. Got the cargo bay for sure. Common type of place you're going to see them is in the cargo bay. Nava. Dilemma. Fruil. Emergency evacuation. Tower of Commerce. That's the headquarters. The Grand Nagus enjoys absolute control over Ferengi business affairs from his chamber of petitioners. That is really rad. We'll throw it over there. It's a headquarters. Incident. Hanok. VIP. Throw it over there, I guess. And then in the pale moonlight. So we were really nice to this one. It still has a little bit of damage. A Marauder, which is a ship. Latek. Ferengi Disruptor. Brock. Dilemma. Quarks Bar. Harlanor. 33rd Rule of Acquisition. And a small cloaking device. We got some disparate stuff over there. There's another gold press latinum. Shuttle. Call. Equipment. Incoming message. Could have sworn the interrupts were... Oh, there we go. Lure in an officer. Probably the rare of the pack. Ambassador, we threw it over there. Forced labor camp. Kazago. Patrol ship. Established trade route. Solek. Latek. Dilemma. My Hardu. Security. Dilemma. Marda. A civilian. Bajoran. Dabo girl. I guess we'll throw it over there. Ooh, big vessel there, like in that. Another one. Objective. Ooh. Kukalaka, beloved childhood companion and first surgical patient of Julian Bassard, loaned to and especially treasured by Leda, a timeless symbol of innocence and security. Loving it. Tog. We got a tactic again. And the Ferengi Rules of Acquisition, the book. So like I was saying, bit of a schedule on the horizon. We're just taking time when we can to get through some of the dilemmas. First rule of acquisition once again. Ferengi Outpost. Elizabeth Lens looks new. Event. The 59th rule of acquisition, Fria's Vice is seldomly cheap, and a civilian. Another tactic, we're kind of putting them over there. Collect sample. Napa. Jovis is a ship. Cracks is a VIP. Purchase Moon is probably a common. And the Incident Reactor Overload. This is about a bit of a reactor overload here. Objective. Kind of keeping those tactics. This looks like the rare, probably Gyla. We can leave it with the Ferengis. There's lots of them. That also should be downshifted. 47th rule of acquisition. Don't trust a man wearing a better suit than you own. Oh, sometimes we take it into hyperspeed, but other times we are basically crippled on the couch, so if I'm up and talking and living my life, that's All I ask sometimes. Other times, tactics, crunk, Tower of Commerce, because I go incident, small cloaking device. We're getting down, 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 down. Cargo Bay, Nava, Dilemma, Fruel, Mark, Incident, Objective, Nibor. Letek. Right out of the gate there's an officer, Ferengi officer, another one. Dilemma, Dangerous Liaisons. And then probably attractive young vocalist and part-time nurse known as one of the Omeg's girls overlooks the fat Ferengi's disgusting behavior because of his generosity to her. The Scepter of the Grand Nagus. Oh, man. Like I said, the hits, they're flowing today. We got Dabo over there. I thought she was going to be a Dabo girl. Based on the costume alone. Event. There are events. It's these are still the rules of acquisition. We can leave them there because there's all sorts of different rarities there. Call USS Sao Paulo. Defiant class. This is a Defiant class. That's probably a nice one over there. Dilemma in the Pale Moonlight. Marta again. And Morta. How about we take them in at USS Sao Paulo? Do we have the set list sitting over here? We can dispel a lot of it pretty quick because we've opened a lot of the box already here. So Ship Federation, yep, that is a rare. Tower of Commerce, phased cloaking device, some doors. All the rules of acquisition are, there's no rares there. Ikat Ika is one of our, like, it's all just sneaking around over there. It's okay, Luna. Hey, who's upstairs? How about you just sit on your bed? Here, sit on your bed. Look at this. Okay, so there's 2 Grand Maguses. We're gonna keep rolling. Luna really wants to play. Hey, Luna, you wanna play? What is it? Pet you. Want me to pet you? Just a moment, Luna. Just a moment. We're getting a bunch of ships, some incidents here. Reactor overload. Ambassador Krajensky once again. Objective. We got like real nice level of chaos happening here. Chaos factor creeping in. We got a dilemma there. We've had lots of those. Ferengi Outpost. Solak. Cargo Bay. Apnix. Deliver Message. Tactic. And a Barik. We have exactly 4 packs to go. Ferengi Disruptor. Oh, yay, Gold Press Platinum. That's the super excellent rectangular prism. The gold is not worth much, but the Platinum is. Market research. Based on our market research. Chula the door. So this dilemma. In the Wadi game of Chula, participants are confronted with a virtual labyrinth of doorways. A few seem to permit passage arbitrarily, but most remain closed. Dilemma. I hadn't seen it. Toss it to the side. Actually, this one too is like really. Ducat's disguise as the Bajoran farmer and seer named Anjahol allowed him to forge an alliance with Win Adamai that was both dangerous and disgusting. That is a crazy memory from the show. Wow, is that ever cool. Ferengi bug, just a bug there. Quark attempted to use a Ferengi eavesdropping device to gather information on Shakar Edan in 2372. He wanted to sell high-level Bajoran political information. We got the objective. 8th row, we've been throwing them over there. Ferengi outpost into a crunk. Some other stuff. Benil. This is a nice Cardassian. I haven't seen very many. It probably actually is the rare. And this is kind of one of our crazier videos in a while. Kind of just reading off names. Like, we started the box halfway, which is like 45 minutes about talking about the anthology, which is just like a glorified box. Anyway, dilemma. Chula Crossroads. Caught in a game of Chula, Deep Space Nine senior officers divided up to explore different paths. Some paths were dead ends, while others led to the next shop. Hadn't seen that. We're gonna keep it sorted for now. Incident. Incoming message Ferengi. Dr. Bortz. Science, medical. Pretty big ship again. The forced labor camp. Nibor, security. And the 33rd rule of acquisition. We got one pack to go. Oh. There's our last gold pressed latinum. And we collected a sample of the first rule of acquisition. Once you have their money, you never give it back. Grawl, a civilian. I don't even know if we've seen that. Back to the old labor camp. Kazago, just a really like interesting teen there. Teen drama. Holy moly. So we got some sleeving to do. We got some sorting to do. Let's grab the... we got the box right here. Rules of acquisition go back in there. Very large pile of kind of sorted things. I think we got some big ships there. We kind of whiffed on a lot of the crazy Ferengis there. Also, they all look very similar, so I could have... there could be some surprises in here. Really cool, though. Like, just beef up the Ferengis. It's fun to open. There's flavor text on every card. So if we go like that, something like that, then we're going to put the ships on top. Some of the equipment could be pretty cool. We can keep that at the bottom. And what I had saw in this box that we had going, that we got a nice little kind of case filled with the missions here. So we are looking for the dividers again. Oh, lost a piece of my backrest on the ground. So let's see, we got a few of them here. We can just go like this. And we'll take a quick gander through the Ferengis themselves. It's good to have a little recap at the end. So that's Ferengi's end, I guess. Some more officers there as well. Let's see what kind of order some of these other ones are. Taking characters out. That's Sao Paulo, very nice. Those are also rares. The Tower of Commerce. I'm going to leave that there. This is so funny. Is this real life, Daddy? That's how I feel. It's actually Danny. Danny at the dentist. Okay, so wait, we need, I think we'll grab maybe one more of these. Keep those there, and let's get them temporarily back into the Rules of Acquisition box. Hopefully this is a pile. And in the middle, we're collecting samples. We're just sampling the environment, basically. Which is it's quite accurate. We're just kind of finding the budget ways to open some TNG. Or I guess, well, now it's Star Trek CCG by this point in the series. All we gotta do is kind of get it to some relative sanity. We'll see how that treats us there. And set list. Oh, where's the set list? Oh, it's in the bottom. Okay. Wow. Just running 10 steps in front of ourselves. Cool. So that was a surprise. It was fun. We had an opener. Kind of whiffed on Deep Space Nine. The packs looked really suspicious. I've been saying that a bit too, and when we took the Decipher wrap out of there, it actually looked pretty legit to me. Okay, that's a fun little inbox. We're going to stack these back and move on along, keep moseying along. Thank you. Talk to you again soon. Bye.